to write this stuff down. And then when these guys listen to this thing, 973, they find out what really happens in my radio. They find out that it's like, fireball, 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 fireball. I mean, the whole world's calling me. But you were on top that time around there, 973. A 973, your friend, Fireball, like we the people on the West Coast, over here with this 35 miles of water down around the Salton Sea at 142-foot elevation. A 973, Fireball getting down.
I'm just doing what I can do with what I got right here in Jack Daniels country. Fireball. Yeah, they don't realize what it's like. Man, he getting mad. Yeah, I know it. Hey, I just want to get a big old country. Wave your way right there. Little piece. 953 Fireball. Man, good getting your radio right there for sure. Appreciate that. Come back and ball.
All right, back there, 973. I wanted to show you what state you were in, man, so I could write this down. I think you said you're out there around Tennessee or Kentucky on that end, but I wasn't positive, man, because, man, you just on top of the worldwide train wreck. The train wreck of Fireball. That's what I'm going to have to call it. Hey, 973. You on top of the train wreck of Fireball. Because the entire United States of America is calling my name. Hey, 973, you're doing real good in my radio. Because it's a rare feat just to come in my radio with 100 people calling me. Or even more than 100. Man, there might be 1,000, 973. There might be 1,000 people calling me. But I can't hear them. Now when you got them all down like that, 973, you got that mall down. Fireball is right back one more time.
Oh, Fireball, 64 and a 10. Oh, Fireball, 64. We're going off on the front door. Hello, break up. Oh, you got them all down. Got a little bit.
Hold on, 64.
You just might get Fireball. Trying to get your radio. Hey, Fireball, 357.
All right, there, 973. Take care, man. It got real rough that time, man. 64 in Tennessee came into my radio, man. Hey, 973. That time around, it got a hell of a rough in my radio. I mean, big time train wreck. Like, holy moly, 973. But old 64 out there around Tennessee, he came in there just burying my needle there. Hey, 64 in Tennessee, your friend Fireball is right back because you put it in my radio. Come on.
Yeah, hey, Fireball, 64 and 10. We just trying to step in, my friend. Hey, Fireball, we're trying to squash them bugs, so 64 and 10, we step in. Break.
That's all you got to do is step in. Hey, 64. That's all you got to do is step right in there. Step right up. Hey, 64. Step right up. As the Lord knows, you coming into this kind of big radio over here around Southern California, man. There are a lot of kind of biggers in the background, man. That's a rare feat just coming to my radio, man. I must have that hammer in your radio. I must have that hammer in everybody's radio, 64. Hey, 64. I must have that worldwide. I must be hijacking the channel, 64. Now I want to know if you could do it. Hey, 64 and the 10. I want to know if you can hijack it, Break.
Hey, Fireball. Hey, Fireball. Hey, we're not trying to hijack your channel. Hey, Fireball, we hijacking your radio. Hello, Breaker. What do you think? Oh, 64 and 10, we done stepped it up.
Yeah, man, sounds awesome, Con Bigger. I think it sounds about like it before when I was on that 6-bill. But you all up in my radio. Hey, 64 and the 10. You got about 25 dB in my radio, and the rest is in the background. You got a lot of background singers, man. I don't know if you're going to have to pay them. Hey, 64. You got all them Con Biggers on their knees. You got all them Con Biggers on their knees on all fours singing like a cockatoo there, Break.
Fireball, let him back out. Hey, Fireball, back out, let him play. I'll be back out in a minute. Oh, 64 to 10, you know what we doing. I'm back quiet. Rolling through. 309.
Yeah, hello there, number 4, while you out there rolling through. And I did hear 357 in Tennessee earlier, a couple keys before 64 keyed down. I'm going to say hello to 357 and 10 also, no doubt. Take care of 64. I'm sitting over here reading this Con Big and Mail. See if we can get some entertainment going on, man. Hey, 64, we got to get us some entertainment going on here tonight there, Break.
Hey, you can't buy entertainment like this. You can't buy it, man. You just gotta absorb it.
Hey, 973, you right. You can't buy entertainment like this, man. Hey, 973, you right. You can't buy entertainment like this. I usually entertain good, man. Man, sometimes I'll be laughing so hard just talking to myself. Sometimes I crack myself up. Hey, 973. Sometimes I crack myself up there, Break.
Well, it just cracks me up to get mistakes with somebody. It's a number 4, man. I don't know about 973, but number 4 out here around these old Smoky Hills says, hey, you can't buy entertainment like this. Go ahead.
Hey, right back there, number 4. Okay, it was number 4, not 973. Hey, number 4, you right, man. You got to have good entertainment. Here's the thing, number 4. This is what I'm trying to explain to everybody. This is what I'm trying to teach everybody. This is what I want everybody to understand. This is what I want Motor Mouth Muddy Duck to understand, which I don't even care. But I want the guys who come out there and they say 4 words. They got 4 sentences. One big fat what at a time. Bo peen mo gone. Bo peen mo gone. Or low budget. Low budget. 513 low budget. Hey, number 4. We can't do that, man. We got to be talking about something. We got to be talking about our radios. We got to be talking about hurricanes. We got to be talking about, we could talk about being on all fours, barking like a cockatoo. It don't matter. We want to entertain the other stations there, number 4, their Break.
Low budget thing. But you're right. You're right. They just say the same thing over and over and over, and they just can't keep down and talk about it. Like hurricanes, man. I was wondering about you out there. I was wondering if everybody on the west side was hanging on during all that flooding and shit there. Go ahead.
Oh, you know, number 4, we didn't even have a hurricane, man. That wasn't nothing. I mean, we did have record rain at one time. I'll have to say that. I mean, that was record rain. We never had 2 inches here in the middle of the desert. I mean, our rain that we get in the middle of the desert around the Salton Sea is like 3/4 of an inch in the winter. That's it. That's all we get. And if we get maybe 1 inch, man, we had a record. Well, we broke the record. We got 2 inches of rain today, or Monday or whatever. Sunday to Monday, I think we had 2.2 inches of rain. And where the eye went through, which was through the San Dieguito Mountains, which it was on the news, you know, all the mudslides and everything. Too bad it didn't go through here. If it went through the desert, it would have been fine. Dude, the water would have just fell down and went right into the Salton Sea. It would have been fine, but it hit the mountains. And, man, they had a bunch of mudslides and all that stuff, number 4. And one of the towns got 9 inches of rain in like 5 hours. Now, 9 inches of rain for California? Hey, we haven't seen 9 inches of rain like we've seen a tornado. Hey, number 4, we ain't even never seen a tornado, so we ain't never seen 9 inches of rain and rain coming down like buckets there break.
So, I mean, yeah, Ken Roger, man, I was worried about the rain and the mudslides. That was my deal there. I seen that big old eye of that storm on the news there, and that was all that was on my mind. All that dry dirt, all them hillsides out there, you know, and like you said, God almighty, 9 inches, man, that's an astonishing amount of rain. But yeah, I didn't know if it came through your area or not. I was thinking about everybody out there on the west side, and that big eye come through there, man. That's just bad news for everyone, each and everybody, man. That's kind of like the fires down there in Hawaii, man. That dry ground, it's just people on my mind. I'm glad you survived. I'm glad everything's okay out there, man. I sure am. It's good to hear you back on the channel, no doubt about it. There, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I've been on the bowl a lot, man. I've been on 6 for like a week, man. Because this antenna's really tuned for the bowl, and I wasn't really able to talk on the bowl with my 6-pill. I mean, I could, but I couldn't get in there where I wanted to, you know. I didn't want to get in there like a broken record going, fireball, 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 fireball. You hear fireball, you hear fireball. Nah. I get in there a little bit here and there, and then I'm gone, but since I got this tetrode going, I've been down there for about six days. But like I said earlier, man, somebody said that Fireball was a mud duck because he was down there on the bowl. He couldn't get his name called on 28. So I was like, what? Hold on a minute. Maybe they'll be on Channel 11 dreaming about talking on Channel 28, as I might stay here for a week. Hey, number 4. But yeah, man. The rain, yeah, that was a lot of rain, man. 9 inches of rain is a lot of rain, and 2 inches of rain is a lot of rain. But I'll tell you what, man, the fires, that's what's worse. Fire is a lot worse than some Category 1 hurricane. It was only Category 1. Now, we should have been scared. I mean, we should have, I mean, they had what do they call that, beep beep on your phone to evacuate. Where were you going to evacuate to? Talking about flash flood this, flash flood that. Shoot. The water just fell down, went through the washes, because we live this desert area. All the houses are built around washes. But what they should have done was evacuated Palm Springs area, because they built all their subdivisions in washes, and that's why they all got flooded. We didn't get flooded, because all these washes are still dirt. They're still working fine.
Thursday afternoon wave to you. But I tell you what, I gotta let you know, I tried to get my phone out to get a video gauge going, but there's just part of that last key, you had this SDR held at 50 dBs, and I've got 10 dBs of attenuation in line, and you're holding it steady at 50 dBs from time to time. What do you think?
Shoot, I'm only half stepping up here. Shoot, I'm at like 10% of what this thing can do. Number 4. I'm like at 10% of what this thing can do. And when I'm running down there on the bowl, it's only doing like maybe 40% of what it runs. I can run it at 80, but I don't need it. I'm killing them guys down there. I'm straight killing them guys. I've been down there 6 days. I got bored, man. I thought, man, I got to come up here and talk to all the rest of my friends. Hey, number 4. Yeah, man, I want to hear it, man. I want to hear what this Coppica Tetrode sounds like. Not a lot of people do a whole lot of video game down there on 6. They do. I do. I'm video gating you right now. But not a whole lot of people. My friend Superman does down there around Georgia. He does it and sends them to me. And the last one he sent to me, I had that cop big and maul down on big stations down here like 766. But he wasn't talking to him at the time, but it's happened. Hey, number 4. You got that maul down, but somebody's out there playing some noise toy, but you getting right up over it. I'm just sitting over here loafing. Running a 50 dB hammer on your SDR. Hey, number 4 in Tennessee. Fireball rocking on.
Down here like 1 foot. Bubbing it down, bubbing it down. Check.
What we got here? Guess I ain't got no condition on Fireball. Oh, Starship, Wisconsin, back reading the mail.
What's going on in the world of sound? 919 Tennessee.
I got some of that playback, number 4, a little bit. Number 4, I got some of that playback. You're going to have to record it and then post it on JD's Watergates or something so I can really hear it. Because I have like 10 other people call me. Like 919 just called me, and like 3 other stations just called me. They're number 4. But I'll check it out sometime, man. I heard a little bit. Damn, I got some audio in this thing, man. Might need to talk away from the microphone. I don't want to sound like Sylvester. But I mean, I do like talking like that, but shoot, I might sound a little better when I'm like that. That might be a little bit better. I don't know. I like eating the microphone. Sometimes that's one bad habit. Hey, number 4. Sometimes it's a bad habit about eating the microphone, wanting to hear yourself on your speaker. Hey, I think that is what's going on. I think I got a bad habit of eating a microphone. Hey, number 4, take care, man. I got a bunch of other stations calling me, man. So I'm going to sit back and read this mail. I'm going to check the temperature on my power supply, man. I've been hammering down on this Copica transformer. But this transformer's huge now. After I got it rewound, I could key this Copica maul down. Cows will never come home. Hello to you, 919. And that other station out there that was calling Fireball, I'm waving a hand at you all. Fireball is rocking this mail. All right, that time I'm getting some noise toy in my radio. I ain't going to tell them. Let me get back out the Miller Road. Who is ever calling Fireball? I'm trying to read the mail while I'm running this video gate. I'm about to stop it here in a minute. Hey, 919, if you in there, man, Fireball's waving. And all the rest of the good time gang. Fireball's checking the temperature on this Copica transformer. I'm sitting back.
Bumping it down.
All right, there, 919. Hey, 919, I heard you a little bit there that time. Hey, 919, I heard you a little bit. Somebody's playing some noise toy in my radio, so let me sit back and read the mail. Hey, 919 out there around Tennessee. Man, this video gate's all Tennessee, man. It's all Tennessee. Number 4 and 973 and somebody else I wrote down. Take care, 919. Number 4, if you're still in there, I'll check that gate out some other time, man. I got a whole bunch of people in my radio, and the whole world's calling Fireball because I'm like we the people. Hey, number 4, take care. 973, if you're still in there, 973, I'm going to say, hey. Fireball's gone.
Hey, Fireball. Hey, Fireball, go wild, Cascade.